Pisces, what's going on? It's me, your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your weekly read. This is going to be for the week of January 12th through January 18th. So that's Sunday the 12th through Saturday the 18th. I hope all is well with you guys and that you're enjoying your week thus far. This is going to be a general read, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, check your other placements. There is going to be an extended for this reading. The link is going to be below. It's the Patreon link, $5 a month. Speaking of the Patreon membership, right now there is a promotion going on. Well, it's not necessarily a promotion, but it's actually a contest. Let me word it correctly. At the end of January, I'm going to be drawing 6 names, and I'm going to do readings for these 6 people. So 4 of you are going to get a 1-question email reading. Okay, you get to ask 1 question, and I'll go ahead and answer it for you. I do normally offer that for $10, but I'm going to go ahead and give away to 4 lucky winners that opportunity. And then 2 of you will get the chance to get a video reading, a 30-minute video recorded reading. That reading I usually do for, I believe it's $35, but I'm going to do that for 2 people for free as well. That's for the month of January. You have to be a Patreon member, but the link to join is down below. All right, so there will be an extended. Every video that I do now, I do an extended for. So the extended is where you will be able to access that's the Patreon membership. So that's where all the extendeds are. I'm going to start adding additional content there shortly. So there's something that you may want to take a look at. You may not want to miss out on that. All right, so let's see what we got for you, Pisces. Oh, look at the planetary alignments going on. So yeah, with you, Pisces, right now you got your Venus is in your 12th house. It's about to come to you. It's in your 11th house. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, your 12th house. It's about to come to you. So your Venus is coming over to you this week. Okay, Tuesday. So probably starting to feel the energies of that already. With Venus, it's all about your capacity to love, like your values, your attitudes about love, the things you need to feel loved from your family or your partner. So look at your Venus sign if it's all about love and how you love. It doesn't just have to deal with a relationship, but it's also about family love and friendship love, right? And just love, in general. And it's also about the finer things, the nicer things, okay, because that's Venus energy. All right, so don't forget what Venus is all about too. Don't forget the other part about, material things, beauty, wealth, stones, crystals, all that good stuff. So right now, everybody is going through a major shift planetary wise in reference to all these planets in everybody's 10th house. It just affects every sign differently. So for you guys, it's in your, wait a minute, here you are here. I'm looking at this chart. So it's affecting you through your 9th house, through 9th house energy. So a lot of you are, maybe considering traveling. A lot of you are looking at things from a more religious perspective, a more spiritual perspective. Some of you are looking to obtain higher education. You may want to go off to school. You may want to take some additional classes, maybe in architecture or philosophy, or, if there's any classes on the occult, any type of teaching. A lot of people teaching overseas, or taking classes overseas. There's a lot of that going on right now. And just in general, people switching up their occupations, people retiring, people coming into the workforce, people, deciding to go off on their own and work on their own. So, you have people who have internet-based businesses. So they're leaving the workforce in larger rates, So this is having an effect on the economy, of course. So, we're going through some global changes here. But I just wanted to give you a little cap of what's going on for you. Now, yeah, so we got Venus in your house coming in, and Neptune's already there at home. So Neptune is all about your spiritual vision, like your psychic abilities to lead you beyond materially, like, how can I say, like create your creative imagination, your highest idealism, like your highest self, how you see yourself. You can tap into that energy through your house, which for a lot of us is a different number, but that's your first house. So, this is what's going on there now. And then when Venus comes in, it's just going to add, attitudes about love. And so it looks like it's going to be really beautiful energy in your house. So some of you are feeling really good. Some of you are open to love, open to relationships. Let me see. And then, you have Mars in your ninth house. And so that's giving off energies of eighth house energy. So there's a lot of spiritual energy going on for you guys. A lot of connections going on. A lot of people, if you're connecting with people, a lot of you are connecting with people where you can speak to them telepathically. Some of you are into, what is it called? How do you word it? Sexual manifestation. Where this is a point where you would be able to manifest, if you have to look up sexual manifestation, but a lot of that that type of energy is going on here with the 8th and the 12th house commingling, as well as the ninth house. All these energies are being activated. The 8th through the 12th house is really being activated and magnified globally right now, because a lot of the planets and where they are, the majority of them are down in this area of the constellations. So you're going to see a lot of changes in reference to that, things that are being revealed that were hidden. We also got Uranus in Taurus right now, which is basically changing the way we see things, changing physical structures, institutions are going to be changing. Like the whole shift is a planetary shift and how people see things. The moral constitution, the moral fiber of the country is changing because that's under the 10th house as well. And we have all of these planetary energies there. So there's a lot of major change going on. But I just want to give you a little insight on that in reference to how you guys might be looking at things or how you might be feeling based on these alignments. Now, we have for you the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? Ten of Pentacles in reverse is you paying out money. Maybe you not having enough money to do what you need to do. But we also have this is Ten of Pentacles is Virgo energy. We also have the Queen of Wands energy. This is Aries energy. Okay? And then we have the Four of Pentacles energy. Okay? This is Capricorn energy. So a lot of pentacle energy here, someone using their power to do what they need to do, protecting their assets so that they don't have to spend. It looks like it looks like you may have had to, pay something, but you're stepping in to make sure that you don't have to, overpay, or that someone's not taking advantage of you financially, is what I'm getting for some. Yeah, so some of you are seriously into protecting your assets. So what I'm getting strongly is you have a lot of people, as far as all this shift, this planetary shift with your jobs and things like that, the markets are changing, okay? The fluctuation with people coming in and out of the workforce, whether people are coming out, and there's a lot of people coming out now where, like I said, with the internet now, people are working from home and they can work for themselves. More people are working for themselves than ever before, especially with the help of the internet. So, there's going to be a shift in the job market. In reference to what jobs are available. There's probably going to be a lot more jobs available. You probably have room to negotiate because people are not going to be finding people to fill jobs. But then again, we have a lot of people coming out of college, who may be looking for jobs. So, it's an interesting cycle of what's going on. But a lot of people are dealing with investments, and they're trying to protect their investments, while this shift is going on. So this is what I'm getting from some of you. Some of you may have lost some money in the markets. Okay, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. But you stepped in, realized what was going on, took control, and start protecting, the assets that you do have. Okay, that's what I'm getting strongly for some of you. Now, the current energy here I have is the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely feelings of love here. Like I said, Venus is in your house or right near your house. It'll be there in a few days. So you guys are having feeling of love. Love for family, love for friends, love for the things that you do. You're just in a peaceful, spiritual energy here with the planetary alignments and the way they're affecting you. So some of you are definitely, you have found love, okay? But let's see the energies that are positively or negatively affecting this. This could be about family. We have the King of Swords reverse. Okay, so the King of Swords reverse. With the Ace of Cups. Maybe someone is not being truthful about how they feel. Maybe someone is going to reveal the truth about how they feel. Maybe this is a situation where it's love over hate. There's some strong emotion here. And it's too extreme. You know, we have the Ace of Cups, which is all about love, and then we have the hate, which to me is the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords in reverse. This person can be very cold, very corrupt, very hateful. You know, just a very iced out energy with no love in them whatsoever. So this is really interesting that this extreme is here. So perhaps you are falling out of love with one person and falling in love with someone else, or vice versa, or someone's feeling this way about you. But the past energy here is the Hierophant, of speaking of love. So this could be a marriage situation here where someone is trying to protect their assets. Okay, that's for some of you. With the Hierophant here, this is also about tradition. This also talks about religion, spirituality. Okay, because there's a lot of that going on as far as the planetary alignments with you all. So a lot of you are all tapping into that energy. So this could be you tapping into, in the past you may have tapped into some energy or been doing some studying in reference to spiritual energy, spiritual rejuvenation. Some of you, some of you may have experienced some unfortunate situation here, and you're tapping into your higher self. But the recent past, we have the King of Cups in reverse energy. Okay, so this is someone who just doesn't have any more love. They don't have any more love to give. At one point it looks like, or this, definitely got to clarify this. This is interesting energy. So we have the Ace of Cups here, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have the King of Cups here. So we have two kings here, one in reverse, one in the upright, and then we have the Hierophant. So this reminds me of maybe, I'm thinking higher power soldiers, and lieutenants, colonels, that type of hierarchy. A brotherhood with the Ace of Cups here. All right. Perhaps someone stepping into their power. Let's see what the crowning energy is. I can pick up the card. Come on, you can do it. Okay. So this is the Ace of Swords reverse. Okay. So this sword energy in reverse talks to me about, with both aces in reverse, there's some lies here. There's something that's not clear. Okay, maybe there's not clear thinking here. There's no clear logic here. Now in the immediate future, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse represents rejection to me, not being accepted. It talks about strong sexual desire as well. It talks about for some of you, yeah, You're not accepting the truth about something. You're not seeing something clearly. For some of you, this may be your organization that you're in. Perhaps maybe you are being put in a position where someone is asking you to pay money. Huh. Ace of Wands could represent brutality. The King of Swords in reverse can represent someone who's brutal. The Ace of Swords could represent something that's brutal. Someone is, okay, so a divorce, I'm getting for some of you, a divorce strongly here. Someone's going through a divorce. Someone had to pay out money as well. Someone's protecting their assets. The Hierophant here is telling me, and the Ace of Cups is telling me about a marriage. The Ace of Wands in reverse is telling me about either infidelity or loss of passion. The Ace of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse, coupled with the Hierophant, is talking to me about court and lies and the King of Cups and this is somebody who is cold. This is somebody who no longer loves someone. They no longer love this person. Maybe they found out this person was taking money from them. Okay? Maybe somebody was taking money. Maybe this is the person who was taking money and keeping it for themselves and getting it for themselves. The Four of Pentacles energy is someone who could be very miserly, someone who's thinking about themselves. Okay, and this could be, it could be a marriage situation where someone is taking from the funds, taking from the finances. And your fears, we have the Judgment. Okay, so someone's fearing a decision, a court decision, is what I'm getting strongly with this. Also, what I'm getting with this is fearing yourself, like your moral thoughts and your moral values about things and how you behaved. Maybe you're afraid to face what you did, and I'm getting that strongly here because the crowning energy is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So not accepting clarity about something, not accepting something. Okay, and also with the King of Swords in reverse. So there's some truth missing. There's some clarity missing. Okay, and maybe Judgment is accepting that truth. But some of you, I'm also getting strong court decision. Now, how this person sees you is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So someone sees you as somebody that's just for sex, because this could be a situation where somebody was dealing with someone for money, or somebody married for money. Yeah, that's what I'm getting strongly. Someone married for money. They're not interested in this person. They're just out for whatever they could get from this person, because they were pretending that there's love with the Ace of Cups, but the energies that are positively and negatively affecting this love is the King of Swords in reverse. And when he's in reverse, he doesn't tell the truth. He's very cold. He lies. He could be very manipulative. He doesn't have any feeling at all. He could be very narcissistic in nature. And then, we also have in the recent past the King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who can be very emotionless, not have any feeling. Okay, so this is somebody who's playing games with someone in order to get money from them. Okay, they don't love this person. Don't love this person at all. Someone could be a heavy drinker. And I have somebody's was in denial. And that's what the crowning energy is. Somebody's not seeing clearly. Somebody's not seeing that they're being taken for a ride. Okay, they met somebody that they are seriously attracted to and married this person. And this person is just about getting the money. Yeah, so this person sees you as nothing more than, some hot sex. A gateway to getting money. And this is why maybe this is what you fear, maybe, is judgment of getting clarity on things. Also, maybe this person, marriage is what I'm getting. They married you for money, or you married someone for money. You have the Destiny card in reverse. This is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you're hoping that this person does not win. Okay? You're hoping that they do not get over on you. Okay? Because Wheel of Fortune would mean cha-ching for them. Okay? See all these pentacles here? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That means you paying out to this person you were attracted to. You thought there was a love situation here, but this person with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, with the Four of Pentacles, is all about themselves, self-preservation. They don't love you. With the Ace of Cups here, they were pretending to, but the reality is this person is cold and calculating. Okay? This person is purposely out to get you. There's too many negative cards here. All right? The King of Swords in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse. This is a narcissistic individual. Okay? A narcissistic individual. And they pretended that they loved you and wanted to marry you. So some of you already took this step and got married. And you realize that about this person. Okay? Or some of you married someone with the intent of just, making off financially. You were not in love with this person. Take the energy how it resonates. Whoever's watching, just switch the positions of the people. And then we have the outcome here, which is the Page of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is someone, moving on to the next person, not even thinking about it anymore. Once they get what they get, that's what they want. They're good. So they're hoping that the divorce goes in their favor. Somebody's hoping that it does not. All right, so this is what I'm getting strongly. Yeah. See, at first I thought this was all about money and investments, but then when we start pulling the cards, all we got swords and cups. Okay, so somebody's playing games with someone's mind. Someone playing games with someone's emotions. And the only wand that we got here, well, the Hierophant has a wand too. Okay, well, that's because of the spiritual aspect. But we have this wand here. This is in reverse. But this is telling me again here. This is all about sex. That's definitely what I'm getting. Now, I do want to clarify some things. So we're going to go to the extended and clarify this and get a little bit more detail. But before I do, I want to get, for those of you who are not able to join us with the extended, and don't forget about the contest if you want a chance for a free one question reading or the chance for a free 30-minute free recorded video reading. Okay? So you have to see the link below. All right, so let's see what we got for you, Pisces. We got number 9. This came up for someone else. Who did this come up for? Was this Taurus? We got number 9, broken heart. All right, so the number 9 is the Hermit energy. Okay, so some of you need to maybe take some time to yourself to heal. This also talks about maybe some past things that happened to you, and the situation that you're in right now is triggering that. Okay, because this is definitely a situation I would say that would trigger someone. You found out that this person doesn't love you, broken heart. They just wanted you for your money. All right, so that's what I'm getting here, strolling with this card, but I'm going to tell you what the book says as well. That was just what I was picking up from that card here. So some of you are just really, upset about this. Now, this card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and grief-filled tear. The hurt may be from long ago, or it may be from a pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. Vent your feelings. Somebody is not speaking up. With all this sword energy in reverse, somebody's not speaking up. They're not speaking their truth. Vent your feelings and release release the person or the situation involved. Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine light and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self-care a priority now as you let go of old experiences. You can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. So this is saying here that this, whether you have some childhood issues that this triggered, or whether this situation here puts you in a state where your heart is broken, you know, Spirit wants you to really sit back and take care of yourself. So the number 9 represents Hermit energy with the major arcana. What the Hermit does is the Hermit goes off, and the Hermit goes to heal himself. Okay, and then he comes back. He goes places he's secluded. He goes somewhere where he can be alone, where he can process his thoughts and his energy and process everything and heal himself. All right, and so maybe some of you could use a getaway. You know, maybe some of you are thinking about taking a trip. The energies are ringing true of a lot of people, you know, looking to take a trip for some reason or another. So maybe some of you are considering that. That might be a good thing for you. That's just for some of you. Let's see what other messages we have for others. Take the energy that resonates, leave the rest. All right, so what do we have for Pisces? All right. Okay, so I have community in reverse. And this is the number 7. The number 7 major arcana is Chariot. And that Chariot, you know, since this is in reverse, I'm going to interpret the Chariot energy affiliated with this in reverse. All right. And when the Chariot is in reverse, that means your heart and head are not aligned. Okay. So you're not able to move forward. So let's see what this message is here that Spirit has for community. And this is called the Energy Oracle. The great thing about the Energy Oracle is it does provide the messages in reversed format as well. So in reverse, so okay, let me show you the card so you can see what it's like. Ooh, I'm scared I'm burning my hand on that. I always do that on that candle. So here's the card in the upright, but it came out in reverse. I'm going to read you the reverse version. This card reverse indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect with an old association or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that as you shift your energy into a higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with the old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to resonate associations. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your inner intentions. Meditation groups, classes, book clubs, and the like are all places you meet new acquaintances that are in closer harmony to you. You don't need you needn't allow your isolation to continue. Okay, this is what I was talking about when you go to heal. Okay, but you don't have to be totally isolated, but if that's what works for you, don't be isolated too long. You know, come out and participate in something so you can get back into the swing of things. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain the sense of support that you are looking for. So some of you just need, you know, some form of support, you know, maybe friends or family member to help you through this time. All right. Now, there is an affirmation that you can recite if you would like, especially if this resonates with you. It says, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. All right. So hopefully that resonated with some of you. Okay. Oh, that came out in reverse. All right. So this is, you know, letting you know that, okay, if you need to go heal, that's fine, but don't be gone too long. You know, we all have to process what happens to us, but it's very important that, you know, when the time is up, that you interact and you start coming back into the world, you know. Let's get you some message of love oracles, and then we'll go ahead and go to the extended. So, for some of you, strictly sexual, this is what I'm saying. Unfortunately, okay? Unfortunately. This connection is passionate but not enduring. So this person was somebody you were strongly sexually attracted to, okay, with the Ace of Wands here and the Queen of Wands in between the money. Okay, yeah, definitely someone you were sexually attracted to. Someone you were so attracted to. For some of you, this person got you to marry them. So yeah, you were definitely, this person definitely did a doozy on you. All right, or if this is you, you did this to someone else. Now, keep in mind, this is, a time of karma as well. People are going to get their just due in reference to what they're doing to others. So you're going to see a lot of people around you. You're not doing well. You're going to see people around you doing well. It's going to be a nice mix. But what it's going to be about is people getting their karma right now. Children. Children are an important part to this relationship. So some of you may have had children with this person. Okay? Some of you, this could be your parent disagreeing with the fact that you married someone and they cut you off financially. This is what I'm getting for some of you. Okay? You decided to be with who you wanted to be with. You went against tradition. Okay? And you did what you wanted to do. And, for whatever reason, it wasn't appreciated or approved. All right? And this is where the children come in. For some of you, this is your parent trying to control you, maybe wanting you to do, to do what's traditional in their eyes, and maybe you seeing something differently, and they could be cutting off finances, because of the disagreement. I have addiction for some. It says an addiction is affecting this relationship. So maybe some of you are drinking. Okay, we do have the cups here. Some of you could, have addiction to money. We have pentacles here. Some of you could be, doing any other type of drug here. Okay, but addiction is definitely part of what's going on for some of you. Okay, so if you need to reach out, the community card in reverse is saying, don't keep yourself isolated, especially if you know that you're fighting something, but you have to accept that that's what it is first before you can ask for help. But if you realize you need some help, then maybe you should look around and see what's causing you issues, and where you're spending your money, So that's for some of you. So what we're going to do now is go to the extended. The link is going to be in the box below. Otherwise, I'll see you next week for your weekly. Peace out.